So first of all, thank you everyone for joining us. This is our actually which month? Yeah, this is July. July's let's be Cube Strong, share the joy, 100% off events. This is our number 7 events. We started in January, so yeah, I will talk a little bit our community shortly. So this is on the screen, as you can see, we already rebranded as a Kasuga.ai. That's the CubeSmart and AI user group. And from the table, you can also find where are our groups. So we got quite a few different social platforms. If you haven't joined us, yeah, definitely you should join us. A little bit about myself. Yeah, my name is Yong Kang Hee. So think about it, I'm a Kubestrong. What is a Kubestrong? I will talk about Kubestrong shortly. So in the short, you need to be an astronaut plus a Kubestronaut. We also have other options. Basically, you can be a golden Kubestronaut plus 2 other cloud certifications. So I just love to learn all different technologies. I love Kubernetes, so I completed all 5 Kubernetes certifications. For those of you who are not aware, I'm actually the first one get the gold Kubestronaut title. That was last year. Yeah, that was last year when we announced when CNCF announced the program in Paris at KubeCon Europe. You might have noticed there is a few X sign here. So I'm now X, Microsoft MVP. I'm also X CNCF ambassador, but I'm still AWS community builder. I'm a Google GDE. I'm a Alibaba Cloud MVP as well. I just want to learn a lot of the different stuff, continue to help people, help inspire more people to learn, to get certified, to advance their job, to find a new job in their career. Yeah, someone is asking question. Let me say. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you. So let's continue. Yeah, one very important thing is if you join us. If you haven't joined us before, you might notice we do have a previous name. We call us KASUG, Kubernetes User Group. Because of the trademark concerns, we already rebranded it as Kasuga.ai. That's CubeSmart and AI User Group. So if you bookmark our previous link, you should find the new links here. Otherwise, you can scan the QR code to find all the information here. So we got a new name, but same mission, same passionate people to help the community. So technically, we're running the largest Kubernetes cluster in the world. We have like a 123,000 nodes, NERDS, okay? We got 6 largest node pools, node groups globally. We have our control plane running from our APAC, EMEA, and North America. In our community here, the largest node pool, you can see Kubestrong now, we got 30,000 nodes. And our meetup groups, we got 27,000 nodes. Our LinkedIn page, Kasuga.ai, we just close to 17,000. Astronaut, in less than 1 year, we are approaching 12,000 nodes. And our newsletter we started in January now also got 12,000 nodes. Yeah, please feel free to join us. Our discussion group, if you haven't joined us, it's a LinkedIn group. We got 23,000 nodes as well. Just to continue our mission. Our mission is pretty simple. We want to empower the community to learn faster, to get certified much more smarter. You don't want to spend too much money. And then ultimately, we want to grow stronger. We want to find the next exciting job. Okay. So our global footprint, yeah, I don't want to spend too much time here. So we started in Singapore, then we expand to Australia, followed by Canada, etc. Okay. Now the last one we expanded to India. So for this month, we do have some really nice exciting prize to give away. Thanks to our sponsors, we got one exam voucher. It can be CK, CKD, or FCS. Yeah, I prefer you guys leverage for the hardest exam or for the expensive one. Okay, we also have 3 cold cloud access to give away, plus a bunch of other prizes. We got Akamai cloud credits. We got Akamai exam vouchers. Plus, we got 3 books from our pact. And last minute, we got Cast AI. They sponsor us one KubeCon India ticket, but probably mainly for those people from India, because you're local, you can travel there easily. So far, for the past 6 months, we already helped 31 people. They get the free exam voucher, they get free code cloud access, but we need more sponsors to allow us to continue to help more people. So otherwise, this initiative will be ended. If we don't have anything to give away, we'll cancel the whole program. We're not going to continue this, okay? So 2 of the community program were created by our community. The first one is Astronaut, AWS Astronaut. So it was created to award the people who are fully certified on AWS. So you can see from the screen, we created a map to show where are the people fully certified on AWS. And we also created a nice digital badges. The digital badges actually also created by our volunteer, okay? So you got a golden one, you got a silver one. So what are the difference? So right now we're only talking about the fully certified. You can get a golden, badge. Okay, but some people reached to us and say, "Hey, it just doesn't make sense. We are halfway. We did the 6, AWS exams in total, 12, but we need is to have some recognition. We love to have some encouragement." Okay, so because of the voice from the community, we are going to introduce another one called silver astronaut, basically to recognize the people who are halfway to become an astronaut, to become fully certified on AWS. Okay. So then we also introduce our second community created powered program. It's called kubestrong. This one is really a little bit harder. Okay, so you need to be an astronaut plus a kubestrong to become a kubestrong, or you need to be a golden kubestrong plus 2 other cloud certifications, because we think multi-cloud is the future. So that's where we create the program. Is there any question, or someone forgot to unmute yourself? Okay, if you're not asking questions, please mute yourself. So that's our second program created by our community, also shaped by our community. So supported also some of these, like the badge, also created by our community. We also have a map for the KubeStrong people. Okay, so the map, the landing page, also created by our volunteers. That's why very important. We need everyone to support us. Okay. So you might have the question why we are not awarding the people who are fully certified on Google or other cloud. So the main problem is, I think the main thing is, I personally I love to collect the jacket. Okay, so that's why we have the option for the fully certified on AWS. I love the blue jacket from our CNCF. So combine all these two, become a KubeStrong. Okay, so when Google announced they are going to have some sort of the jacket, we can probably create another community program. But for now, let's focus on AWS and CNCF. Okay. So if you're wondering who are the first 18 KubeStrong Club members, you can see list of people here. Also, you can find it from our map. So from our landing page, you can find the map to say who are part of the KubeStrong Club members. Okay. So 2 very important things I want to highlight is you don't really want to spend too much money for the learning certifications. That's where I put everything we discovered from some of these. Actually, our community members send us some message. So like today, I got the information about Google also have the free certification exam vouchers. So it's a great opportunity. So right now we got AWS also have the free options. We got a Google just added. Microsoft already expired. So we got Akamai, we got Oracle also have a free exam certifications. So I put together all the learning certification discount codes and all free learning resources to help more people. But this is from our link tree. You can feel free to subscribe to it. The reason is some of the learning certification, they might expire very soon. So I will update that, remove the expired one, add the new one. So being part of the subscription, you can get notified if there is any new things added. So we also created the landing page. Yeah, it's mainly for some people, they want to be able to access the link tree. So you can access our the landing page. So you can find all the discount code for the bundle, the discount for the individual or for the events related. I think that's pretty much all I want to talk about part of the introduction. So for tonight's session, we have a three-part. The first part, we already complete the first part, the part of the introduction. In the second part, I'm going to invite one of the very first Kubestronaut from Belgium. His name is Olivier. He will do a very insightful sharing session about how to become a Kubestrong in 2025. He is on the way to become a golden Kubestronaut. So the learning, all of the information he shared is very much fresh. He's almost to become a golden Kubestronaut. With his achievement to become a golden Kubestronaut, he will be recognized as a Kubestrong. Okay. So with that, let me invite Olivia to take it from here.
Hi, hello everyone. Thanks for having me today, Young Han. I'm pleased to be with you and to share my journey into this world of certification and learning. So I'm Olivier. I'm a French guy living in Belgium for more than 10 years. So I think we can move to the next slide. Up. So I'm currently holding a role as an SRE in the banking sector, and I previously worked as a system engineer slash DevOps for many years. I'm enthusiastic about CNCF technology and projects, but also with HashiCorp. This learning path led me to open cloud consultancy services last year to let me provide cloud consultants services to firm, currently an AI firm in France. And that's all. You can check more about what I'm doing on the following links. So where did it all start? So before 2020, starting already in school, I've been lucky to have a great Linux teacher who gave me passion for Linux. But he was also the French guy responsible to write books about Linux certification from the Linux Professional Institute. And so in 2020, after switching roles into a bigger firm, I was granted the opportunity to go back on it and to validate this one. So it was the first path for me into the world of global certification, let's say. And then 1 year later, as I was still enthusiastic and a fanboy of Docker project and so, I started my path of CKAD, CKA, and CKS because at that time KCNA and KCSA didn't exist. Because I was eager to learn and because I knew that a project with an OpenShift for a banking customer was around the corner. So I was able to embark on this project with a few of my mates at the time, and we've been able to build 4 OpenShift platform into 2 geographical data centers in Europe for a banking customer to let them provide to their end customer some application. And this project embarks me from hardware to Flux CD GitOps pipelines, with managing the platform, upgrading the platform, dealing with airbag configuration, dealing with Kyverno for governance, because the customer knew he wanted OpenShift, but he didn't know why he wanted OpenShift. So we had to organize a workshop with him to talk about Istio, Kyverno, backup topic, and how to deliver appropriate permission to power user on their side, and also on our side, how we were managing it for our own internal teams. Hop. So game changer. Last year, I was only looking at renewal my CKA to keep on the administrative part of managing clusters. And then 11 days after it, the Kubestronaut program was launched. And for me, all changed because I started to think about it. Should I do it? Should should I not doing it? But then at the end, I decided to do it because it was refreshing. KCNA and KCSA, even if it looks at first as, say, easy between codes, were still refreshing about vocabulary regarding cloud providers, cloud security. And so I made the effort for that. And on last April, I was able to become the 14th, I think, Belgium Kubestronaut. And then what? The Golden Kubestronaut opened this year, and I'm already on it since a few weeks already. I passed first the Prometheus. Then I'm working on the OpenTelemetry, and I passed the exam yesterday and I failed. So fully transparent with you. And on last Friday, I was able to pass the GitOps one with success. And using the bundle and the voucher available last week, I think I bought the Kappa voucher for Argo CD with CNCF courses because it was really a good price for having the voucher and the lessons to achieve it. And I already plan my next voucher then. I'm intended to end the Golden Kubestronaut part by LFCS because I'm still a Linux guy at the end, managing systems. And I will give it a go for the new CNPA for Cloud Native Platform Associate, which just came alive in the last weeks. So it's a lot of work, it's a lot of dedication. And to do that, I had to acquire skills and learn new way to do this and learn because I didn't did that extensive work on certification since 2020. So in order to do that, I'm trying to use either books or platform like Cloud. I'm following YouTube like Tech with Nana to keep motivated and to see how others are doing things. And I'm following Sajiva Golden Kubestronaut blog series, which is a golden mine of resources and how to go towards one certification and achieve those. So I'm a big reader at core, and I like hoarding books on my shelves. Currently reading the book, I study the science of learning, which I can recommend, which is really refreshing about how our mind is working, how by applying habits to it, we can increase our way to remember things, and being able to remember things leads to mastery because we keep those memory, we keep those knowledge, and we can then create neural path when we are facing situation and problem, either within our own firms or for customer or project. And that's really a blast for me to be able to rethink this way of learning, because like everyone, I've been to school, I've been to university, and they were teaching us using one way, and there is other way. So everyone has to find the one they are best with. I know there is also a community of learner on Discord server. So find your community, find what's working with you. Don't be alone. Don't stay alone, because being alone is really exhausting. You will then face also tiredness, and you could lose focus and motivation. So that's why I'm following Youngkang, for example, and some other in LinkedIn, some of them which are already kubestrong, to keep motivated, to have exchanges in comment section, and to stay focused at what are my short goals and what are my long-term goals. And we can switch to for the next one.
Anyone has any questions so far? Yeah, let's make it an interactive session. The more question you have, it
Yeah.
potentially can help the rest of people as well. If no other questions, we will move to the next slide.
So yeah, for sure, it's a cost for all of this certification. So I round up the number from my CNCF exam history pages about the full amount of dollar I've currently invested. Most of this amount has been paid at the end by most of my employers, either currently or former. Not all of them has been covered, because it's not an open bar. Even firm has budget for training. So for the rest, I'm taking out on my own money, because I can't wait on others' party to do what I want to do, and because it's still fun to learn and grow. And I'm using every possible discount and voucher I can find. And for sure, now that I reach Kubestronaut, I receive 50% of voucher. So I keep them aside for now for the rest of the one I need to do. And at the end, if I still have some, I will do my best to share some with the community.
Yeah, to that point, actually, a lot of our Kubestronaut, they actually donated some of the 50% of exam voucher to
Yeah.
us,
Yeah.
to our community. So if anyone needs the 50% of exam voucher, you should ask the Kubestronaut. Not everyone, are trying to do to become a golden Kubestronaut. So that means they are not going to use the five. Each Kubestronaut have a 5 cube, 50% of exam vouchers. So that means they don't want to waste, so they can donate to our community. We can help more people. Okay, so like Olivier said, if he got some he is not going to use, he's also happy to help our community.
Yeah,
So
because
just to give some idea, also to the point Olivier made earlier, he mentioned it's very important. You don't want to study alone, okay? It's boring. It's so boring. You should join our Discord, okay? Find a study body so you guys can work together to learn faster, okay? So yeah, any question? Yeah, I'm going to paste the actually the Discord link. If you don't have, you can find it from our link tree. Anyone has any questions?
Hello, hello.
hi,
Yes,
hello.
I have typed my question in the chat. Can you read that? So I was just about to ask. which was the first cert that helped you ace in your career as, and how the employers paid you that for the certification?
So if I got it right, your question regarding is how did I get my former or current employee to pay me back the certification expenses?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's always part of an open discussion. It's either during the 1 year review meeting that I'm having with my bosses. There is always a training plan in motion, and I'm always giving them a long list of certification that I want to achieve, and then we align those towards the current needs of the structure or project, and we agree upon which one can be covered by the training project or which one can't, because I'm will overreach the target limit for personal training. That depends, but it's always part of my discussion. I'm always really open about it. I'm saying I want to do that point. How can you help me achieve that, and how it can help the firm to achieve their objective by letting me doing it. Nothing is free, so the firm has to get something from it. Did
Thank you.
I reply to your question?
Yes, yes.
Great.
I think there is another question from the chat window. Yeah,
Sorry,
if
what?
you guys are waiting, feel free to unmute yourself to ask. Otherwise, yeah, Olivier, do you want to have a chat to read the chat? Yeah, there is one question from
Yeah.
Abdul. Yeah.
Can you share about the career? So, Deepak, that was the one you. Okay, that was another question from you. So I'm just reading the question from the chat.
Okay, yeah. So the question from Abdul is I often struggle with staying on track while studying and sometimes feel like an imposter.
Oh
How
yeah,
do you manage your learning and stay consistent? Any advice?
yeah. So the imposter stance, let's say, it's known things on my side, feeling imposter regarding what I do, what I can do. Because we are passing certification, then everything is great. We got the paper, and we're happy. But then few times later, we receive question about it, and we often feeling like an imposter because either we don't remember or we can't do it at the time. So how I'm dealing with it, I'm keeping training. Recently, I started using flashcard, using Enki, and that let me quiz myself regularly on topic I'm currently working on, but also an older topic. So I'm always training my mind, my brain about a vast amount. For now, it's not really vast, but at the end, as I'm walking the path, I'm adding more and more cards into my Enki decks, and that let me improve the number of quiz questions I'm doing on myself every week. And what's helped is to put the knowledge to work. So for example, I failed open telemetry. Okay, but I was disappointing in me yesterday. I was feeling a bit down, but then I digest it and I knew what I needed to do. So I immediately reschedule my next attempt for that exam, and I know what I can do during that time before the exam to refresh myself. I know why I failed it, and I will work on this. But the imposter stance, I think a lot of us are feeling it, and that's a good thing at the end because it kept us humble. Because I think we all know some guys, some knows it all, which are really talkative person, and we can take a lot of place in the room sometimes, but they don't know always the right thing. So feeling it, I think it's the best way. It's a good way, maybe not the best, but it's a good way because it's a constant reminder about what you are doing to grow, and I think it's good to have it. Did I answer the question?
Yeah, I think he said yes. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, and yeah, there is one more question. As someone new to cloud native, should I start from a KCNA, KCSA, the basic one, or is it better to go straight to CKA or CKAD?
As a new to cloud native, I will start with KCNA, KCSA because I ask myself the same question. As I say, I wasn't really happy to do those because I found them by reading the curriculum a bit simple. But at the end, it was refreshing because I review some terms, some vocabulary, and I even learned few things. So the level of certification are not there for nothing. You have associate, now you have interimate. For HashiCorp, you have associate level certification, and since few years you have professional certification. They started first with Vault, and now they are on Terraform. And Terraform, we could talk a lot about Terraform with CNCF because those two products do wonders uh, to by working the two. Because a lot of CNCF technology are available as Terraform provider, and by using Terraform, you will then using GitOps methodology to either implement platform, implement deployment for application, and it connect the dots between having the knowledge of how a product is working and putting this knowledge at use by using infrastructure as code. I think that's a great combination.
Yeah, I agree with Olivia completely. If you are completely new, someone new to the cloud native, definitely starting from the basics, it does help you a lot to better understand the concepts, etc. Yeah, that's definitely. I have this, I agree entirely. So there is another question from OU. It says, what's the question? So
Some
as someone from a software development background, is there a GPT-like thing can help me learn Kubernetes?
uh,
So my answer is I feel
yeah,
like
kind of.
code cloud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to
Yeah.
apply Code Cloud. I did all my Kubestronaut path with Code Cloud. It's the greatest platform to learn Kubestronaut, and they are constantly adding content. I think they will cover the golden Kubestronaut path by the end of the year, seeing how many lessons they are adding for Cilium, for Backstage, Istio, and so much. Code Cloud, I use it on one of my former posts to also mentor other mates. I was running a DevOps Academy with an architect, and I was talking with the mates about what they were wanting to evolve. And then I redirect them to Code Cloud lessons. I build them a custom path for them to lead them from point A to point B regarding the project we were working on. And Code Cloud is really a great investment. There are few tips for Code Cloud subscription. One of my mates, current mate, told me that by using Indian VPN provider, he was able to get the least expensive cost for Code Cloud platform. So if you are on the area, check what are the price differences between Code Cloud in Europe, Code Cloud in America, or Code Cloud in India. I think there is some money to save there.
Yeah, that's a great insight. Yeah, definitely does help. Yeah, also just to add, I shared the link earlier. So there is a special link you can get 37% off, okay, for Code Cloud for our community members, regardless of the region, okay? Even you purchase in India, the same, you can get a 37% off. Don't miss that, okay? So
Yeah.
that's why I normally say you never pay full price.
Mm.
You should always looking for the discount code for your loaning for your certifications. That can help you to save a lot of the money.
And also for CNCF, you have the reward points, which I think is not really known, but as long as you're passing exam, you're also gaining points on CNCF platform, and you can
Yeah,
exchange those points with a 50% voucher.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Time-wise, we are almost the end of the session from Olivia. So that I saw there is one more question. I'm currently CKA certified. So should I go for CKAD or CKS or any other certification?
Uh, I think depend on your plan, but the plan I'm always recommending it's CKAD, CKA, and then CKS because it's the most difficult one. So up to you, up to your goals, either short goal or long-term goal. But CKS is the most rewarding when you are getting out of the CKS, you are waiting for your results, and you know you're done because that's the security one. So it's not about application, it's not about administration, it's security. So I always prefer to keep that one for last because it represents a good end of this path by learning first how to manage an application running on Kubernetes platform, then administrating the platform, creating upgrades, adding nodes, adding policies to then increase the security of this platform.
Yeah, I hope it answer your question. Is critic. Okay, so Olivia, yeah, time-wise, do
Yeah.
you want to wrap up the last one? Yeah, what's next?
Yeah, so the what's next, it's as I say, Golden Kubestronaut. I still didn't receive my blue jacket because it's known that logistic is a high cost these days. So I think I will get it maybe next year at the KubeCon in Europe, which will be in Amsterdam this year because I couldn't be certified for the KubeCon Europe of this year. And then after that, I'm looking to achieve architecture level position. So I will focus on FinOps and Red Hat path to reach OpenShift architect certification level. So I have still a long way to go, but each steps it's rewarding.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, sounds like you have an awesome plan.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hope the
I have a
session
plan.
is
Yeah.
useful to the rest of the attendees here.
Just,
Yes,
just to
I know
finish.
you guys have a lot of questions about, we are running out of time. So Olivia, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, no problem. I will just add just one thing is thank your family and thank those who are helping you to learn and to grow. Don't forget them because they are part of your journey.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all.
thank you so much, Olivia. Yes, thank you for your time to help our community. Yeah, this is really useful, helpful, especially some of the Q&A. Yeah, very much useful to our community members. So with that, yeah, let's shift our gear to the last part. So I guess that's the one. Some of you guys are excited. Well, thanks, Olivia. Again, yeah, you may drop off, yeah, if you like. So the last part, we're going to it's time to celebrate our community with some incredible prizes from our sponsors. So very importantly, I want to remind or highlight again, we are really hate people to cheating or not follow the rules. So yeah, we do need your help to help us spread the word, spread the news, to helping more people. So we require you guys do the LinkedIn repost reactions from our LinkedIn pages and also my personal LinkedIn. But we want to make sure all the submitted entries are valid or new, not duplicate. Okay, your name must match the LinkedIn. We don't like the nickname or short name, and there is no multiple names, email, phone number. Yeah, we would. It's really tough for me to keep track of this to clean up. Okay, and so play fairly, follow the rules. Invalid submission, we will remove, and we will remove you. We will block you in the future. Okay. So let me first of all, thanks to our sponsors. So I guess you guys read all of these. I hope you guys take just a few seconds to scan the QR code. If you haven't done, if you already done, just verify. So the one Kubernetes exam voucher, it's from a second state. They are behind the Wasm age runtime, okay? So they got the two GitHub repositories. If you can, please scan the QR code, visit the link, log into your GitHub account, start their GitHub repository. That can be very helpful. Potentially, we can ask them to continue to sponsor us. Otherwise, next month, we're not going to have the Kubernetes exam voucher again, okay? So we already very much, struggling to find the sponsors for the exam voucher. I hope you guys understand, okay? I don't get paid, okay? I'm just purely helping the community. But in order for me to persuade the sponsors to help us, we need to help them as well, okay? So please, yeah, take a screenshot or scan the QR code now. That's from our second state. And our second sponsor from our code cloud, it's also very important. We need everyone to help us to spread the news as well, okay? So not only we can help your friends to save money, we can potentially to keep Code Cloud as our sponsor to continue to sponsor us a free subscription for our community, okay? I hope you guys understand what I'm doing. So scan the QR code or just type the link and share with your friends. So like the 37% off for the standard, it's the most popular one, okay? Unless you're willing to pay more, which is 2 times or 3 times, obviously you got more feature functionalities. But most people just go to the cheapest one, okay? The 144 US dollars, that's for the rest of regions. You guys know the tricks Olivier mentioned earlier, okay? So that's our second sponsor from our Code Club. And also thanks Pact for support us a few books. This month we should have the Cloud Native Anti-Pattern books. Okay. And here are the price for tonight. So similar like last time, to save time, we will only draw the most important price, and the rest of these I just copy, paste, ask, ChatGPT to give me the list of random names, okay? So you see, we only have one exam module, but previously when we started, we have two, okay? Now I'm struggling to find even one exam vouchers to support our community. So Acma Cloud is still here. For those are from India, if you choose the KubeCon India tickets, I just draw from all those who choose this, okay? And we also have the books. So again, help us to find more sponsor. This is a sponsor link to join us. You don't have to wait. You can fill out the form after this session. Okay. So with that, let me jump to any question. If no other question, let me jump to the screen. So let me just to check if anyone else last minute to submit the entries. Yeah, by the way, if you guys haven't done this, yeah, I might invite you guys to help us to spread the news. Just give me 1 second. So while I'm getting things ready, so if you can you guys still see my screen? I guess you can. Huh? Yeah, you should be able to see. So I'm going to copy the straight link. Yeah, if you guys can help us, if you haven't done, react our links, reshare our links. When you do the reshare, repost, you can put your own comments, okay? If you put your own comments, that's much better. The reason is people can react to that one as well, okay? So you can put whatever you like, yeah, okay? So that's the main difference. You can simply do a repost, but the main thing is when you do the repost, the whole reactions are from my original one. But when you do the repost with your thoughts, that will be all the reaction will be additional. Okay, so it's a preferred if you ask me. Put this way, and the other two is one is to reintroduce our astronaut program. If you can, yeah, please, click a like, reshare. Another one is about our kubestrong, okay? Yeah, please. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, for example, right now we got a 32 repost from our kubestrong. We got a 15 from our astronaut. We got a 5 from our Kasuga, LinkedIn.ai LinkedIn pages. So I'll let you guys to help us to repost or like, and if you did, I will see, who did here, okay? What I'm going to do is I will add another one to the wheel of names, okay? I hope you guys understand, okay? So we got a 5 here, we got a 15 here, we got a 32 here. Okay, so let me check. Is there anyone last minute to submit the entries? So, anyone last minute? Okay, looks like quite a few. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to copy over. Okay. So all of these will be part of our lucky draw for tonight. If you're not qualified, your name not listed here, that means you did not include the 5 shared links here, okay? So I basically count all the links. I will also verify if there is any like invalid entries or fake entries, okay? So I'm going to copy all the names, then do the lucky draw here. So sorry, for example, here you only so that's Aditya and Chandu, you only submit the one links, and here you didn't even submit the links, so you're not qualified, okay? So I'm going to copy all the names here and then go to wheel of names. Okay. So are you guys ready? So let me check if anyone actually helped us So we got a 17.5. Okay, we got a 3 new reposts. Let me check who are the last 3. We got a 3 new. I'm going to add your name here to the list, okay? Let me see who else. Hashi Panari. Okay, so that's from this one. And who else? Let me see. 15. We got a 3 as well. Yeah, this one it's really annoying. It doesn't allow to copy. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, copy this guy again. Okay. So and Hashit again. Well, thanks, Hashit, for help. Yeah, but you also got more chance, okay? So that's about this one. What about this? 32. We got 5 more, okay? I'm going to add the 5 more as well. Okay, is that got everyone? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I think that's all. Another one. Let me see. Okay, so we're ready. Let's draw our first winner. Okay, the first one will be the Kubernetes exam voucher. Okay, we only will have one chance. Okay, unless he or she didn't choose this one. Otherwise, the first one will be the Kubernetes exam voucher. Let's see who are the winner. Congratulations, Sai Ravi. Yeah, similar as what we did earlier. We want to verify if everything he submitted is valid, okay? So I'm going to quickly just validate one of these. Yeah, it looks like all of the links are are not duplicate, so that should be all good. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, so Sai is the first winner. First winner for the Kubernetes Code Cloud subscription. So let's remove these for the second winner. Congratulations, Mario. Let me just verify Mario. Okay, I want to just verify one of these. Yes, he did the repost and there is no duplication. So he got the code cloud access as well. Okay, we got two winners already. Remove all of these. Let's say who the third winner. Congratulations, Osama. Let's verify Osama. Oops. Osama. Okay, mine wasn't loaded yet. Let me turn off my camera. It's a little bit slow here. Sorry guys, I know it's already 9 o'clock here my time, 9 o'clock, but let me just do a verification. So yes, he did repost. Now let me just verify one more thing. Mm, mm, Yeah, I know it's really hard for me, but let me just do one more quick verification, okay? I want to make sure it's fair to everyone. How come there are so many duplicate entries? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to do one more last verification. Yeah, it looks like he did everything all good, but I want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, it looks like from what I can see, there are multiple duplicate entries. But yeah, I want to make sure it's really everything is all good. Just give me a few more seconds. Yeah. I don't know what's happening. Why sometimes the filter doesn't work. So weird. Why the filter doesn't work? Yeah, I do last verification. Okay, if I can't find any duplicate entries, that's all good. If I find, yeah, we will remove him. Yeah. Okay, that's from. Oh, why this one listed here? Sorry. Okay, looks like it's all good. Yeah, it's not from all. It's from all other people. Okay, so he got the which one is third? He got the Kubernetes exam voucher. Okay, so we don't have any other Kubernetes exam voucher, but we still have one more. I think we got one more. Do we still have? Where's the second? Yeah, we got a second. We got a first. We got a second. We got a third. Okay, we got one more code cloud access. So now the next winner, Mohammed, the NASA. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he chose the code cloud access. Let's see. Yep, he did. All good. And now let's see. Okay, all good. Yeah, he got the fourth winner. So we got Kubernetes exam module is gone, and also cold cloud access also gone. But we still have what else? Yeah, let me try. Let me see who choose KubeCon India tickets. Yeah, we will draw from all those people choose the price. Okay, if they're not choose the price, we're not going to give KubeCon India. Nobody, huh? Interesting. I saw someone choose the. Just let me verify. KubeCon India. Okay. Yeah, looks like nobody choose that one. Yeah, so we can anyone from India, if you guys are willing to take the KubeCon India tickets, let me know. Okay. So now let me draw the rest of the price. How many we left? So we got a 4 plus 4, 8, 11. We got a 11 price left. So I'm going to I'm going to put all the names here. Oh, that's Muhammad Nasser. Yeah, I need to remove all Muhammad. Okay, now we're going to draw another. I use ChatGPT, just ask them to give me all the 11 names. Okay, so all the prize winners are drawn now. I will send you guys the instructions how to get your free exam watcher, how to get your cold cloud access, how to go get your Akamai cloud credits or books or maybe the exam vouchers. Okay. Oh, so sorry. It took me quite a little bit more time. And I think that's all for now. Thank you everybody for joining us. I'm hoping you guys can continue to help us to spread the news. We can find more sponsors to support us with the free exam vouchers and some other exciting freebies for our community. Thanks again for joining us. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day or night. Thank you guys.